everyone. This is Waldorf.
And this is Statler.
And now we have Battle Report 86.
086.
Orcs and Goblins versus Highborn Elves.
The army of the three balls. All elves have, Highborn elves have three balls. That's why they feel so superior.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
Okie doke. And we get the poo pizza.
You get the poo pizza.
And they get the nice, pretty little balls. Anyway.
Yes.
Ugh. Didn't come out right. All right. So, Orcs and Goblins, kind of the same list, close to the same list I ran last time. Characters are all the same. Cavern King. He's got the Crown of the Cavern King, Crown of Autocracy, and the Greater Shielding. So he's got a 5-up ward, and he's got a 18-inch 9 leadership bubble. Goblin Chief, BSB's got the Banner of Discipline, so he can't panic.
Mm-hmm.
Goblin Chief with the...
Still doesn't have his mount.
Who doesn't?
Does he have a mount? Cave Goblin Chief?
Cave Goblin Chief doesn't have his mount.
Yes.
It is a giant cave gnasher.
There you go.
And he's wearing the Pan of Protection pension. He's got a lance and a shield. Got wobbling. A Goblin Witch Doctor with Goblin with 4 spells on Pyromancy. He's a Wizard Master, and he's got the Book of Arcane Power.
We're going to see how effective his casting was. You can't even pronounce his spells.
Exactly.
It's like Ash from Army of Darkness.
Can't remember it. 45 Common Goblins with Musician, Standard, War Banner, 3 Shady Gits, hand weapon. Should be bows and shields. Bows, shields, and hand weapons. 34 more Common Goblins, bows, shields, and hand weapons. 2 Shady Gits in that unit. 20 got Cave Goblins this time with a Musician and a Mad Git.
Okay.
2 units of 5 Common Boar Boys.
You gave up on the skirmishers.
What's that?
You gave up on the skirmishers.
I gave up on the skirmishers after one game.
Couldn't find your models?
I can't find the models for them. 5 Common Goblin Raiders.
Goblin Raiders?
Common Goblin Raiders. 3 Wolf Chariots as a unit still. I tried it twice.
Because it worked so well the last time.
It did. 2 Gargantulas, 2 Git Launchers, and a Splatterer.
Okay.
Going against the Highborn Elves. Prince of Rima. He's got the giant sword.
That's a giant sword.
It is a big sword. The Sprout of Rebirth, heavy armor, and a shield. So he's a 1-up armor with a 4-up regen.
He's bound on a horse.
He is. A Royal Huntsman Commander.
Yep.
BSB with a great weapon. He's got a longbow, heavy armor, shield, lion fur. He's a lion.
Yes.
That got crap. Talisman of Supreme Shielding and a lion chariot.
Yes.
Fiery Heart Mage, which is a master with 3 spells of pyromancy. He automatically gets the pyroclastic flow, I believe.
Yes.
Or
spends a lot of time in.
He always gets one.
Indian restaurants.
Which one it is. Indian restaurants?
Yeah, or maybe.
Okay.
Yes.
He's got the Lucky Shield. Which should be a shield.
It's a shield.
Talisman of Greater Shielding, and he's riding a young dragon. 2 units of 5 Aline Reavers. A unit of 5 Highborn Lancers. Didn't take a nap today.
So this is putting you to sleep.
11, a unit of 11 Highborn Lancers.
They're not as high because they have a small H instead of a capital H.
They didn't deserve it.
They didn't deserve the capital H.
They have full command of Banner of Speed, so their movement 10.
Okay.
Seemed a bit excessive to me, but
Yes.
whatever. 5 Knights of Rima with full command in the War Standard. A Giant Eagle.
Just one?
Sacrificial.
Yeah.
And 2 Fire Phoenixes.
Alrighty. Phoenix Eye.
So, Phoenix Eye. His idea was with the young dragons not good, but he thought with the big target saturation with the Lion Chariot, the young dragon, and the 2 Fire Phoenixes might help keep him safe. So we played the refused flank, I think? The diagonal deployment?
I'll go with that diagonal deployment.
Yes. I dropped my entire army. There you go. That's more like it. So we got a couple of hills, a couple of forest, a big field, and look, I managed not to place these chariots behind the field this time.
I'm shocked. Maybe we can maneuver them in such a way so they can get over there sometime.
A building and forest.
Yeah. And 2 hills. Okay.
2 hills. This is a Fire Phoenix. He's using this as a Fire Phoenix model. His other one, he says, doesn't stand on his base very well.
Mm-hmm.
Was his excuse to use this, but I think he just wanted
to use
the model.
I think, yes.
Giant Eagle, Chariot, Highborn Lancers. These are the Elene Reavers. Mm-hmm. These are another big unit of Highborn Lancers. This one's got the general sitting in there. I think that's him right there.
Mm-hmm.
Mage on his young dragon, kind of hiding behind this.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't space these out well enough, so because of that, he's able to screen himself from all 3 of them.
Right.
2 more units of the these are the Knights of Rima.
Mm-hmm.
More Elene Reavers and another Fire Phoenix.
Okay.
And there's my Wolf Riders. They can take on these
Yeah.
Elene Reavers and knock them out.
We'll see how that works later.
Yeah. Moving on, there's a better picture of his guys.
Yep.
The left side of his force and the right side, from my point of view.
Looks like he's got some kind of conversion for his Knights of Rima.
He does. They're on like
the lions from the Lion Chariot.
Correct.
Yeah. Looks like he's using the GW Dragon Princes for
the riders.
Hardborn Lancers. Yeah.
Yes. So after Vanguards, he just shot up a little bit there, and of course managed to slip a bad deployment choice. There's no reason they shouldn't be wheeled back a little bit to cover the corner.
You don't like covering corners.
I don't, not at all. I like being flanked.
Yeah.
I have this fondness for it. So going on to turn 1, we threw some dice around and decided to quit and go home.
Yeah.
The Spider took a long charge at the Elene Reavers that were right here.
Right.
And then redirected into the Highborn Lancers.
Okay.
He fled with the Elene Reavers, stood with these because it was a longer charge.
Right.
I failed and got to there.
Okay.
Which, with these guys with the banner of speed, concerned me. So I had to throw my Wolf Riders up there.
The Wolf Riders needed to be curious and inspect those guys.
But if you will notice, at this point we've already done the shooting. If you will notice, this 5 shots is to take one down.
There you go. There you go.
Take one down. That 2-up armor has its holes in it.
So why'd you face him in that particular direction?
I wanted him to come out here if he overran me. I wanted him to come out here
to be there
because I want the chariots thumping.
Okay, you didn't want to be more to the right or more to the left. Okay.
I want him out here.
Mm-hmm.
I was hoping if he doesn't go very far, the Spider can get to him.
Okay.
And like I said, I really want the chariots.
Right.
So we got that, and I came up. You can see the. Oops, what's that?
It's a red dot.
It's a red dot. The boar. Here, let's see if I hold this down. It becomes a red dot. Look at that.
Huh.
Ooh, look at that. Never noticed that before.
Anyway,
I found a new toy. Anyway, the bull riders up here. This is a stupid thing. On the diagonal deployment, I'm standing over here. I didn't walk around the table, so I didn't pay close attention to what I was doing. These guys are movement 9. This is like a 16 or 17 inch charge.
Yeah.
It's like, this was just dumb. I don't care if they charge the spiders, because I'm not afraid of them, but this was just dumb. Anyway. So there you go. And there's the picture of them shooting down, though.
Yeah.
The guy.
Let him pick up his figure. She made him stick it on the ground and photograph it and take your thumb and grind it into
grind it into the ground.
Into the ground.
That's him shooting over here.
There you go.
I hit the Knights of Rima with a splatterer. I mean a git launcher.
Okay.
But only killed one.
Well, you definitely won't be shooting at them with that.
Yeah. The other one missed. And the splatterer was firing over here at this guy.
Okay.
The Fire Phoenix. I think. He fired there or there. One way or another he missed.
He missed something.
He missed something. It wasn't impressive. So there you go. So he needed 7, 8, 9. He needed a 9 to get me. Again, there was no reason for him to even be that close.
Right.
Um, I don't think that's correct. I think he's just putting dice down.
Yeah.
Because he definitely didn't need a 13 with this one.
Ah.
So there you have it. So he declared the charge over here on these guys. This line chariot declared a charge on my purple spider.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, they charged my chaff.
Yeah.
It's too close to stand and shoot, or I could have got another one.
Mm-hmm.
This unit has the fanatic. It only has the mad get.
Right.
This unit has a single mad get. There he is, right there.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't want to get. He was hoping to go right through him, so he didn't. I don't know why he didn't want to get into him, but anyway. So he kind of lined up the other side so he would hit him and go through.
Okay.
Go
So
past.
he obviously made his charge, and you didn't flee.
He made his charge, and I did not flee. Because I think fleeing would have put him through there because of the slight angle, maybe. Anyway. Elsewhere, his guy on the chariot failed his charge, and
Okay.
I stood and shot, and look at that. This bucket is a wound.
All right.
8 shots needing
They'll
a
be
6.
messing with those forest goblin bows.
And his 2 up armor and 4 up regen, and I
Yeah.
slipped a wound through with a
There you
bow.
go. And I'm shocked that these
Strength 3 bow.
his big bus of knights managed to contact your wolf.
Yeah,
riders.
and they managed to
Wolf
make
raiders.
that 3-inch charge.
I'm shocked.
Over here, the lean reavers have rallied.
Okay.
His mage is still hiding back here behind the building.
And his fire phoenix is hiding behind the hill.
Fire Phoenix
on the
is
one
trying
side.
to hide behind the hill, and he decided, well, who cares? Let's get into it.
Okay.
Because
and he brought his mage forward.
because he failed that, he brought everything forward. The Fire Phoenix came up to the top of the hill.
Okay.
The lean reavers come up.
Mm-hmm.
These guys came up just a little bit,
Yeah.
not much. Oops. The you can see he brought his mage out. He
Right.
brought these guys up to chaff the purple spider so it couldn't hit his chariot.
Mm-hmm.
And the Fire Phoenix came out from behind the hill and positioned himself over here.
Okay.
And of course, the eagle protected his chariot
Yes.
from this spider. So that's what we have. It's another view of the same picture, same situation. There's I was hoping to get a better picture of that thing. I liked it. So he gets off on this one, he got off the not scorching scowl though. The one that hits everything in the unit for a strength 3 hit.
Some kind of pyromancy spell.
Ugly spell.
Mhm.
Enveloping embers.
Okay.
So he does that and kills this many.
Yeah.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, I don't know, like 16 guys.
They are goblins.
They are goblins. Over here, he beats my boar boys and pursues after them.
Well, only gets 2 of them.
He only killed 2,
He didn't catch them.
and he did not catch me,
Oh, interesting.
and I did not get off the board.
Uh-huh.
Over here, surprisingly, he managed to beat my
Shocking.
wolf raiders, common goblin raiders,
He didn't kill a lot of his guys.
and I didn't get any of his guys.
They-
Some guy with a giant sword chopped him up pretty quick.
yeah, I would think that you had no guys left before.
I didn't before I went. He killed all 5.
Yeah, I would expect that.
Yeah, I mean, just this guy alone
Yes.
killed all 5, but
Yes.
that's a little rare because he has 5 attacks.
Yeah.
I think he'd roll a 1 in there somewhere,
Mhm.
but then these guys would have finished me, so it
Yeah.
didn't matter. Anyway, moving on, they killed them, and that's what we got going into my turn 2.
Okay.
Everything's pretty far forward. This this is the immolation spell, the 3-inch fire template.
Doesn't look like a template.
Does
Looks
not.
like some string that
It
somebody
looks like
found
a
on the bottom of
string
their
that we
shoe.
use. Looks like somebody used the string that we used to divide
Yeah.
the board with, surprisingly. Anyway, so that's the
So somebody forgot a
immolation,
template.
because we need a template.
Spider charged the eagle.
What happened here? So spider charged the eagle, crushed.
You
The
turn the face.
the goblins turned to face.
Orcs rallied.
The boar boys rallied. Look at that. They are brave boys. I elected not to charge with the purple spider into these
It looks like you
lean
backed up.
reavers. I backed up and made sure these guys had the arc. had the line of sight, because I just want them to do volley fire and
Yep.
just erase this unit
Yep, that's a good plan.
rather than go charging up there and deal with it. So everybody else just kind of backed up a bit. See, the Wolf Rider chariots have backed up a bit, as have the Boar Boys. Get away
Right.
from that a little bit. Gives me a little bit of options around there.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, after the first turn, I'm making sure no one can slip around the corner of me.
Well, that's better than Nathan Lever.
And it takes all my shooting from this, and this. Both spiders finally finished these guys up and killed all of them.
Well, they do have 5 toughness 3 wounds.
It was-
five up armor
They've
save.
got a 5 up armor
They're
save.
quite resilient.
I don't know what happened, but they did. I mean, I don't have a lot of other targets to shoot at.
Sounds like your guys had brought their little sticky arrows instead of the, like when you're kids, the ones with like the sticky cups on the front.
Right.
yeah.
A little thump, thump.
Yeah. Instead of the ones with the pointy ends.
And I did something odd. I shot, I think it was a Git launcher. I fired a Git launcher at the Highborn Lancers that were right here,
Uh-huh.
and I hit and killed 2, and they ran
Right.
before I had fired this unit.
Ah.
So, or was that it? Or anyway, no, it was magic. Sorry, I used magic on them. I did something. I did a fireball.
There's 4 of them still there, so.
Yeah, I killed 2 of them. I think there's 3 left.
The 3? Okay.
Yeah, I killed 2, and the rest panicked and ran
Okay.
before I could shoot them. I can still shoot them, but now they're kind of out of
Yeah.
range for the
Right.
Mad Git. Because this guy was in this unit that got shredded, and it's on the front line, and my BSB took a wound, I was trying to slip him through the woods and get over into this unit, but it's too far to go.
Risk taker.
But he is hiding behind the spider,
Yeah.
so he cannot be seen.
Mm-hmm.
He's got that going for him. Back to Highborn Elves' turn. Both the guy on the chariot and the Fire Phoenix charge into my spider.
Ooh.
My orange spider.
Phoenixes do not belong in combat.
And I did manage to, again, when I place this, I did manage to put the corner of it out of the field.
Uh-huh.
No reason for it, just did it.
Yeah.
There's no reason why he couldn't have been angled just slightly more to the left. I just need to watch the angles more. But anyway, at least that, it wouldn't have done much to him. He's got a wound on him. Wouldn't have done much to him, but it might have hurt him.
Monsters take dangerous terrain in the field? I didn't remember that.
No, maybe not. What am I thinking then? Why was I concerned about that? Yes, he does, because he's flaming, isn't he? And he's in a field. If you're flammable in a field, you take dangerous terrain.
Oh, if you're flammable, but he's not flammable.
He's not flammable?
He causes flame.
Okay. I don't know. There was some reason, I don't know.
Okay.
If the topic came up, I don't know why.
Yeah.
Anyway, so he charged here. The Highborn Lancers charged into my other spider.
Or tempted to.
Purple. He's enamored with this movement 10.
Yeah.
He's convinced he can make every charge.
Mm-hmm.
So, of course,
double corner to corner.
both made. Yes. Does it get any more painful than double corner to corner?
Cheesy move. I hate it.
So he's got the double corner to corner on me. His Highborn Lancers back here in the corner did rally.
Okay.
They didn't go off the table. His Highborn Lancers, as you can see here, have failed. They didn't make it. He gets that enveloping ember spell thing off on me again and drops another 12 of. Oh no, sorry, this was not him. Yeah, it was enveloping embers. He killed a bunch more of me.
Oh, it was a miscast.
I thought it was, but it was not.
Okay.
Now that I'm thinking about it, he dropped the enveloping embers. Is just
quickly, because this is a very blurry picture. I don't
like
be staring at it.
And this one's not much better.
Yeah.
So after the round of combat, I did manage to kill the Fire Phoenix. I put all my attacks on him.
Yeah.
And dropped him.
Yeah, they don't do so good in combat.
But the guy on the lion chair did 6 wounds.
Yeah, with his double wound ability.
Yes. But I'm stubborn and I'm within 18 of the general, so
you're still
I'm
there.
sticking around. My stubborn 9.
And you kept your facing.
And I kept my facing. Yeah, there's no reason to not to. How do we do this?
So since you're corner to corner, theoretically you could change your facing and be facing in this 90 degrees and still be in his front.
I can be facing.
Right. Because it's a front charge.
Oh, I can be facing up this way.
Yeah.
And still be. Oh, that's really weird.
Is that one of the problems with allowing this to happen?
The
Yes.
joys of allowing corner to corner.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess so. But I'm not allowed, when you do that, I'm not allowed to get into a different facing of him.
Right.
Anyway.
Which you wouldn't.
I don't know.
So you could actually turn your spider if you wanted to.
Yeah. So because of that, he freeformed first, of course.
And did exactly
the same thing. And there's the 6 wounds he did to me. So we move on to my turn 3. And he also brought his Elaine.
I can't believe you have that fancy box and there's not a 3-inch template in there.
I need to put one in there. I have pyromancy, so
exactly.
It's my fault. The Elaine Reavers came up and chaffed my chariots.
I remember them losing 3 guys.
The Elaine Reavers, they took 3 to shooting.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I think it was the Scorching Salvo I cast or something.
Ah, okay.
But anyway, I dropped 3 of them. They came up there.
And the Phoenixes.
The Knights of Rima came up. Fire Phoenix came up. Everything's getting in my face. And these are the guys, the Highborn Lancers failed their charge.
The Phoenix doesn't want to be in your face.
He's not worried about this. He doesn't want these guys hitting him.
Yeah.
But, come on, these are goblins.
Yeah.
They're only goblins. So now he's coming up to get in my face. And, of course, this is still going. No one's dropping that spell. So my turn. The Purple Spider is going into his Highborn Lancers. When I made this charge, I forgot all about this being his general with the giant sword.
Yeah, that's probably something you want to remember.
Yeah, I forgot. I don't know why I was not. It's like, oh, you charge me, I'll charge you. And, anyway, so I charged into him. And I had this great plan when I started this turn that the Boar Boys would charge into the Fire Phoenix.
Yeah, that's the smart thing to do.
And avoid this thing.
Uh-huh.
But they would charge into there, and the chariots would kill this, and these guys would just stand fast. And I could use my Git launchers to shoot up his Knights of Rima.
Right.
But then when
that's a proper plan.
Then when it came time to...
Something completely different happened?
Yeah, I saw the shiny object. I said, oh, wait. These guys only need to roll a 9 to get in.
Only a 9.
If they can get in...
With 2 dice.
If they can get in corner to corner...
Maybe it's because you put 3 dice in front of them, you forgot.
I did. And actually...
They want Swift Stride.
I actually even rolled 3 like they had Swift Stride.
Oh, did you? Yeah.
I did. And guess what it did for me? Nothing. I failed even on 3 dice.
Yeah.
Anyway. But then I looked at this, I was like, oh, if these guys can get in corner to corner, they can bring ranks, and, you can bring 2 ranks and a banner, and these guys will come in here and go in the front and just gum him up, and they can only kill 4 wounds. It'll be great. Well, anyway.
Okay.
So I decided to change my plan, and I went with that.
Mm-hmm.
And
I like your first plan better.
First plan was much better.
Yeah.
So they charged the Boar Boys charged through the immolation into there.
Somebody got scorched. Didn't come through the other side.
Scorched. One of the goblins decided not to follow that plan. They liked the first plan better as well. Yeah. Charging Knights of Rima was not in the plan for them. So they just kind of stumbled forward a bit.
Maybe they had another 30 friends.
And my spider did make it. And he has a buff on him. He's got the buff on him that is the does D6. Does a strength 4 hit to everyone he's touching at the end of the combat.
Oh, okay.
I forget what that's called. Anyway, he's got that going.
All right. I guess
that. And that's what it's looking like.
Okay.
And my chariots, of course, did make it in on the Reavers. I probably should have just backed up 9 and shot him.
Mm-hmm. Or just shot.
Or just stood where I was. Well, I wanted to get further away from this thing.
Yeah.
Or whatever. But anyway, so there you go. Got a lot of pictures of... Oh, yeah.
We seem to be missing some guys.
We were right-click on the previous. So this was a picture to show you the Boar Boys They did manage to kill one,
Wow, that's saying something.
but they lost. They ran and ran through this unit and popped back here.
Yeah, you're a little unlucky that you lost two of them anyway. So
What's that? Yeah.
I mean, he's not that strong
No, he's
on the
not.
fence.
But
So it's
anyway, we
6 strength 3 attacks. What's that going to do?
and he did survive the running through this unit as well for the
Yeah.
dangerous terrain.
Okay.
So got that going for me. The chariots in the meantime managed to roll 17 impact hits.
Okay, that's why you feel them in that unit.
That's pretty impressive when I need two.
Yeah.
So they crushed them, overran, and hit this because I needed I think an 11 to overrun into these guys.
Which is
The
a big
Knights of
roll.
Rima, so I thought I would try it because they were going to be dead from this thing one way or another. So I figured I would give it a shot. They overran into the immolation, and the immolation put 2 more wounds on them and finished
Okay.
off a chariot.
Yeah, that's nice.
So got that. Mr. Spider. This was fantastic. He did 3 wounds to me.
This shows just sometimes you just go with a stupid charge,
He did 3 wounds to me.
which is what you expect.
Which is, well, the guy with the giant blade I thought was going to just chew me up, but he didn't charge, so he does only have 4 attacks.
Yeah.
So he only got 3 of them through,
Right.
and the other guys didn't wound me. But he did 3 wounds, and he had a banner, so he has a total of 4. I charged.
Right.
I did. When we first did it, it was a push. I'd killed 3 knights, so I had 4. And then we added up. He said, okay, it's a push. And I'm like, oh, wait a minute. What is this? I've got this little thing. You have to take 5 strength for, flaming attacks for this. So he rolled those and did 2 more wounds to him.
Oh, wow.
So he lost by 2 on his leadership, I think, a 10 guy, whatever the guy is.
Yeah.
Whatever he is. And then he rolled and said, oh, great, I only lost by 2. I made it. I'm like, did you count the fear? And he was not happy. And he rolled his runaway. He fled. I chased him and caught him.
Wow.
Ran him down like a dog.
Yeah, nothing like a forlorn hope spider charge.
It was an incredible spider charge.
Yeah.
The spider was I didn't think I would die in the first round.
No, I think he'd die in the first round either. I just didn't think he'd
But
chase him down.
I didn't think I would break him and chase him down.
Yeah.
And he was going to be within 18, so even if he would have lost combat, he was going to be a stubborn 9.
Right.
That's one of the things that Crown of the Cavern King is really good for spiders, keeping them within.
Yeah.
Keeping them in the bubble.
Yeah.
Anyway.
No, I think you built him right as far as the commands. Just
Now I need to put them on wolves so I can get them into a charge and charge something.
yeah, that's a good idea.
Anyway, elsewhere, he crushed my
Red
orange spider. Red, orange, whatever. And that's where he stands. And now we're going into his turn, and he's free to charge.
Okay.
It's a little surprised he did this, but I think he wants to come after the bulk of my army back here. I thought he might play it safe and just go smash these guys.
Those guys, yeah.
And get out of the way. But anyway, so that's what you have. The Knights of Rima decide to charge into the chariots, and his Fire Phoenix can see back down here very well, but he charges into the flank of the goblins.
Oh. That's interesting.
They're goblins. He's not worried about them.
Yeah.
And the chariot decides to charge.
Well, he has to kill a number of them. He doesn't have a lot. He's going to count on a really big stomp attack, I guess.
Yeah, he doesn't have fly. I mean, he doesn't have rank, so he's got to kill 13, actually, or 14, knock the steadfast out of me.
Yeah.
Which he can't do in one round, especially.
Right.
But anyway, so there you go. There's the charges. Got that, and off we go. So Fire Phoenix makes it. Knights of Rima make it, and you can see up here on the top,
Chariot makes
guy on the chariot makes it as well.
Oh, he was charging him. I thought you said
he was charged all the way
okay.
through and past him.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Not the unit. Yeah, that would. Anyway.
Yeah.
He wants to charge him. He'll overrun into this.
Right.
He'll reform and face, this or this, wherever he wants to, basically. So, I mean, it was not a bad move.
Yeah.
Flame Phoenix.
I mean, he's risking the dangerous terrain. That's it.
Yeah. Actually, risked it twice.
Yeah.
He rolled 8 rolls.
That's what I mean, yeah.
Didn't take a single hit.
Yeah.
Took another 4 rolls coming in. Didn't take a single hit.
Right.
So that's 12 so far.
Yeah.
I was counting. Over here, the Flame Phoenix wins, but doesn't break the Goblins. The Goblins turn.
Yep.
Goblins manage their turn, their steadfast turn, face, and reform, I guess, and look at him.
Did he fight the Rima unit first or second?
I think he did the Rima unit first.
Assuming that the Flame Phoenix was going to win or something.
Yeah.
Or you just mad at your spider?
Or, well, no, he wants the spider.
Yeah.
He's really mad at the spider.
Yeah.
Or he didn't think this was going to beat me.
Yeah.
No matter what. It wasn't going to get through me in a turn.
Okay.
So these guys turn to face the big spider. Because, I mean, that spider is about facing 16 inches. It's right back in this fight.
Yeah.
So the guy on the chariot crushes my Cave Nasher hero. Overruns into my Get Launcher.
And still no more wounds.
And still no more wounds. It's up to 16 now, by the way.
Yeah.
Anyway. So, again, still no more wounds. Not happy about that. And my guy drops dead. He killed him. Did all 3 wounds to him. I thought I could stand. I actually thought I had a shot because I got his 2-up armor. You know, I have his 2-up
but
armor
he's got that
and his
guy's
4-up regen.
Strength 6 on the back.
Yeah, anyway. So
Was multi-wound.
he beat me. So we move on to my turn 4. Yeah, it's hard to see. Oh, let's back up to previous. Let me get back one more.
So we can see the casualties.
No, you can't see it. I'm trying to see if there's one that shows it. Okay. His Highborn Lancers
Right.
took their full move, 18-inch move, and tried to just slip right past the the cave goblins. So you can see him right here on the left.
Right.
So then, on my turn 4, you can't see it, but I turned to face them and launched the Fanatic, launched the Mad Git through them. And the Mad Git killed them all.
And that was that.
And that was it for them.
Okay, so you're very happy.
I was very happy
About that at least.
So the Git launcher over here fires and kills off the Knights of Rima.
Okay.
And
Some dude just joined your game?
some guy wandered over, started watching, and just kind of fell asleep.
Fell asleep.
I guess I just bored him to tears.
I guess so.
It's kind of amazing. It's amount of, if you ever played Brandon, he yells the whole game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway. And because of that, we went into a time warp and went into turn 5.
Yeah.
This guy on the Lion Chariot crushed my Git launcher, turned and faced this unit and slammed into this unit.
By that time, you had already turned your unit to face him.
And I turned to face him because I was expecting it. But because after he killed me, he turned to face, and I turned to face him, and he comes slammed into me, which is 4 more checks, by the way. So I think we're up to 20 now.
Yeah.
Without taking a single wound. I mean, it's not that likely, actually. 20 should have taken, 3, and then he's got a 50-50 save on each one.
Yeah.
So, anyway. So he came over, slammed into this unit.
No, doesn't he only have the 5-up slave, ward save on that guy? Or
No, this guy got the 4-up. The other guy's got the 5.
Oh,
The
okay.
mage had the 5.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Meanwhile, the Fire Phoenix did beat my goblins, and they
ran, and he didn't chase them.
beat a hasty retreat. But the spider came
And you made
to
a
the
long
rescue.
spider charge.
Spider came in, and he tries to eat the Fire Phoenix.
And your single boar boy rallied.
My single boy rallied. He was within 12, so he's leadership 9.
Right.
Half of that is 4 rounds up to 5. He made the 5 and rallied. Spider made the long charge into here because he turned around and said, I don't need those 5. I just want to kill. I got to go help my buddy.
Yeah.
So he turned around to go help, and the spider just ate him in the flank.
I'm sure that's not going to have any impact on this game at all.
The fact that he did that? Yeah. Probably not at all. And the spider just killed him.
Yeah.
Outright. My goblins rallied. And this is fairly critical as they still have a shady git.
And a shady git. Okay.
And there we have this. So this is the bottom of turn 5, going into the top of turn 6.
Okay.
So he's fought me. I've fed him my champion. I've fed him a shady, my last remaining shady git. The turn he charged in. In my turn, I fed him my mage.
Okay.
So he's lost the combat both times by 1, I think.
Right.
But he's sticking around.
Mm-hmm.
So now we go into the top of turn 6. This is what it looks like. There we go. And there's the top of turn 6. So here we go. This unit's in his flank. So I'm charging here in his flank. It's not actually that. It looks further than it is.
Mm-hmm.
But when you measure corner to corner, it's not that bad. I think it was
right.
I think it was a 12. I think I needed an 8.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken. So these guys charged into the rear. Spider charged into the rear as well.
Okay.
If they all make it, somebody's going to have to stay out.
Right.
Because if they come in the flank, they're going to be poking out too far in the back.
Right.
But anyway.
It looks like your
And
War Boy advanced to get
War
to the
Boy
deployment
last
area.
turn, when he rallied, I'm sorry, the turn after he rallied, he moved over here.
Yeah.
He's heading for the deployment zone. Mm-hmm. So that's got that. They all charge there. And the unit up here failed.
Okay.
But the unit back here made it.
So 2 in the rear.
Two in the rear make it, and the unit failed.
And a rather beat up spider.
And the rather beat up spider. So I don't have any pictures after this. We ran this combat. My what's it called? The Shady Git from here challenges. He takes it. He kills my Shady Git.
And overkill.
And does a total of 4 wounds to me.
But you've got all kinds of combat res now.
Charge big rear from this thing because it's a rank in the rear. I've got a banner. I've got another banner. I've got the war banner. I've got 3 ranks.
Your ranks, yep.
Yeah, so he loses this by about 5 or 6 or something, and breaks and run. And we all 3 chased him.
I'm sure you did.
And we got him.
Okay.
So Goblins ended up with 4106. The Elves got 2523. And that Boar Rider that you saw heading out to the thing moved his 14 inches and got into deployment.
And got in deployment zone. Okay, so you got those 2.
So it went from a 14-6 to a 17-3.
So what do you have left?
What do you have left? Oh, actually, I got 41. I only missed like 500.
Yeah.
Did I miss his general? Did I maybe not catch his general? Yeah, because that's the only thing he's got left. I must not have caught his general.
We didn't see how that other Fire Phoenix died, so it's dead, right? The mealworm looking one?
The mealworm one died, yes.
Okay.
To artillery.
Okay.
I shot him off. So this is the only piece he has left.
So he must have escaped.
So he had to escape because I did get his general bonus. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe that's what it was because I killed his BSB but not his general.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, I killed his general but not his
BSB.
BSB.
His BSB, yeah.
This is his BSB.
Right.
Correct. Yeah, that was it. He did get away, unfortunately. But anyway, turned out to a 17-3.
Okay.
Which was a pretty good thrashing for the Highborn Elves.
Against those
funny thing, he comes
elite
in.
Goblin list.
I unpack my army, and he starts taunting me immediately. On, what are you doing? What are you thinking with this army? What are you doing? And of course, I've got this to show him.
There you go.
That's what I'm doing.
Surprised you didn't type it up in nice big letters so we can post
nice
it.
big letters, and yes, I'll use that as my little avatar on the forums from now on too.
There you go. I'll put it on the blog.
Anyway, so it was like I said, 14-6 plus 3, 17-3. It's a sound thrashing. I was really lucky that Boar guy got rallied and got over into his deployment zone.
Yeah, but it sounds like you were unlucky you didn't catch the BSB.
Well, I had one guy with Swift Stride.
There's still 3 guys rolling.
3 guys rolling for a high number, but yeah,
odds are in your favor.
Odds are in my favor, but I didn't kill him because it would have been a complete tabling had I done that.
Yeah, and all because the purple spider.
All because the purple spider
was the man of the match.
Because the purple spider forgot that the general was in there with the giant sword.
Yes.
Because he would have gone nowhere near that unit if I would have remembered that.
And the general forgot he didn't really care about this purple spider.
That purple spider is kind of scary.
Yeah, obviously.
So anyway, so I've played around with these stupid little goblin lists twice, and I've won 2 games.
Yeah.
You know, this is bad because this is going to make me want to keep playing it.
Yeah.
And it's not. I don't think it's a good list.
Well, this particular opponent's never used this army or this list before, right?
That is true.
Yes.
This is his first time using
Yes.
not only this list but this army.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's a good player, but yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, that'll do it for now. You'll be sure to see some form of this list again now. I'm forced back into Orcs and Goblins for the time being.
Back to the Goblin-centric.
Until somebody beats it out of me again.
There you go.
But thanks for listening.
Till next time.